My Fair Brady was supposed to be a huge joke, and originally it triggered Kyle.
Yeah.
Which I found delicious.
Because we torture each other with this stuff.
And then like 2 episodes later, I got triggered, and he was laughing at my pain.
Yeah.
So that, is wrong because it's me.
Is it? Right, yeah.
And now this episode, Kyle, you didn't even know this,
right,
is called The Ultimatum.
The Ultimatum.
And there's only 2 episodes left of this.
So here's what I know about My Fair Brady. This chick wants to marry him, and he, in every episode, goes, that's probably not a good idea. We should probably do everything but that. And then they get married.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, they're still in Puerto Rico. Where were they? Dominican?
Puerto Dominica, right.
Yeah.
You need to laden my rock with.
Oh yeah, this guy was really into Chris.
Oh yeah, look at their body language.
Sweep you away.
Chris's body language is towards the guy.
Been working on it.
This is a romantic, most intimate place you will find. The epitome of romanticism.
On a budget, because Hawaii's a little bit better.
Please stop saying romanticism to me. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? What happened?
Show me, show me, show me. Will you propose to her in
Wow, what a douchebag.
What?
Now,
He's like, propose to her in front of me.
not?
I will come back.
Right, and the friend is like, oh, Chris, you're really blowing it, my friend.
And he's constantly getting bombarded
It's not to get
from her and everyone else, plus the evil producers
And the
asking everyone else
producers.
to ask him to marry her.
Who are paying him to be on television.
No men do that to
Brought
other
him to
men.
the Dominican Republic for free. God, those boats are big. Have you ever been close to one?
No.
They're enormous.
This onslaught, if you will. I mean, this wasn't going to be a trip.
All right, let's get
I
on.
didn't want to talk about.
I hope there wasn't nudity right there.
I'm glad we looked at that. All
One in Puerto Rico.
She just, oh!
right, what are we doing?
So she was some kind of model, so she has no problem running around in dental floss.
Right.
And then
And Chris Knight is roided up right now, so he looks
Yeah,
good.
he's on the juice.
He looks great though. So
We haven't seen him working out for 2 hours every day, but we do see him cut and defined.
One.
at like 48 or 50.
I know.
Adrian decides to greet me underwater.
To Greek you?
Ew! Chris peed in my face. Damn it! He peed and he didn't even stop.
I like this show.
I didn't remember this being so crude.
This is great.
She decided to greet him underwater, and then he pees.
And he didn't stop peeing, and she didn't stop greeting. You know,
That was a dirty like and subscribe.
he was trying to tell her.
Take off your shoes.
That just happened, guys. They glossed over it, so we really like to get it right on this show.
And then it happens.
I hit the water and, was feeling one with nature. And Adrian decides to greet me underwater at that moment.
Ew! Chris peed in my face. Damn it! He peed and he didn't even stop. He kept
Okay.
peeing in my face.
Let's not act like that isn't like a regular thing that a lot of people do, okay? I don't know if you've ever been on the internet before.
It's certainly not a regular thing to see on a VH1 show with a former Brady and on camera. They might have footage of that.
I'm watching this in the golden age of technology where I can just plug the internet into my television, into my smaller television, into my laptop, into my other laptop, into my iMac, into my other monitor back there. I have another
In your
TV,
mansion,
right? I'm living in a mansion, right?
Don't move your hand too far, but go ahead.
Right. You have to understand that there's a lot of screens in all the rooms where I can get whatever I want, wherever I want. Mm-hmm. So saying this is on VH1 and this is on pantypoopandcheerleaders.com, like there's no difference for me. It's all the same thing.
Kyle's got shoes, Kyle's got tapes, bragging about his trips, give us a break. Chris ain't stoked,
I'm not.
we've had enough. Dude,
He's not.
You got stuff.
He is not stoked.
Let's get back to this.
Gross.
Picked the wrong moment to approach me.
It's the day that will live down in infamy.
Okay, that's happened.
Oh, Chris.
She's now almost naked again in her dental floss. Colored.
Come here.
Is everything okay?
How amazingly matching I am. Look, blue shirt, blue panties, blue bra.
Okay.
Yes.
So we see what this relationship really is based on.
You found 3 things that are blue, and you're like, hey, Chris, look what I can do. What a skill set. She's really got it.
He did say something very succinct and I think very on the point when he talked to her drunk mom, and he said, "I'll marry her when her emotional intelligence catches up, or something catches
Her
up
emotional maturity
catches up with
her sexual maturity.
And that, I think that was very apt, right on the dot, because
and then married her anyway and did not listen to his own advice. Chris Knight is a smart guy.
He is.
Invested in tech.
Yeah.
Has $1 million condo in Orange County and can see the beach from his place.
it's Liberty.
Is dating a supermodel, or at least a television contest winner.
You're gonna break down semantics. Keep going.
Right. And but he's also a human male. And he
On a lot of roids.
Right. And he's dated crazy 40-year-olds in LA. And then this girl comes along and he's like, this is so much more fun than that.
That he met on the Surreal Life crazy ass show.
Right.
Right.
This girl was getting drunk and swimming naked with Jane Weedland from the Go-Go's, and Chris Knight's like, you know what, this is pretty cool.
And like Vern Troyer was pissing in the corner.
Right.
Just saying. Okay, Manhattan Beach is LA County. Just saying, right, Crystal? Just saying. I don't know. I just like when people try to correct us. I don't care about. I barely remember what I say.
Everything about you, even your gas. Oh, baby.
You.
What other woman would sit there and laugh at such stenches? Yes?
You have a message from
Please leave.
The staff at the Wyndham Resorts would like to thank you for spending your vacation with us. We invite you to renew, refresh, and rejoice at our 5 Diamond Resort.
No, and that's a good point, Poncho says. So his emotional maturity doesn't match his sexual maturity. Absolutely.
Oh, totally.
Absolutely. They're the Legos that match each other. Like it's they're gonna. So I'm not saying anything Chris is doing is right. We're saying that he's making a lot of poor decisions and ignoring a mile of red flags that are before his feet.
For a meaningful, stable relationship, yes, he is making the wrong decision. But for a good.
Yeah. Okay, so now they're going to another 5-star something because they read
5
a plug.
Diamond. Did you even listen to the card?
This Puerto Rico, this beautiful little...
Puerto Rico? I thought we were in the Dominican.
Adrian, we're going to dinner. Put your hustler.
She's what? She's looking at her. She was on.
She's looking at
Hustler?
herself in Hustler?
Chris has plans for dinner.
Okay, let's
Why is there a Hustler in there?
find out how this goes wrong.
What's the cheapest restaurant we can take them to?
Human being. It's very apparent to me that he has gone out of his way to let me know he appreciates me, and I appreciate it so much.
I appreciate your thongs,
Nobody's ever done so
your matching bra.
for me.
Yeah, I know, because you're from a trailer park.
She's 22.
He's like, this is so easy.
I knew by day 3 that you were the man that I loved and the man that I wanted to marry and bear his children.
Wow, she sounds really. That must be her natural cadence, because if it's not, I mean, it's the worst acting and the worst.
I'm sure she's medicated.
Oh, yeah, allegedly supposed.
I mean, I'm medicated and I don't like that. I just want to go out with Chris Knight. And I knew on day 3 that he was in the episodes that I wanted to be in.
Marry me, you bitch.
Marry me, you bitch.
But
Oh, like I wasn't? I hated men. I wanted nothing to do with them, and then all of a sudden
How
here you
inconvenient.
come.
What did I do?
You came across as one of the...
that's what I was going to say. Okay, so people have been correcting us in the comments here and there, and this is a total, true, good correction.
Okay, so I know for a fact that I never need to be corrected about anything, especially on this show, because it's my show. But go ahead.
Do you hear his language? Like, my. Let me show you how much.
It's
of a
my and Chris's show.
Let me show you how much of a show it is, just of his. No, but
Hey, the show went away when Chris didn't want it anymore.
no, but something that a couple people have commented on, and this is me getting it wrong. I said he was which Brady? I got it wrong.
Bobby.
Yeah, he's Bobby Brady.
Oh, you said Peter.
I said Peter,
Oh, that's fine. Don't correct us on that.
But I used to watch that show all the time, Nick at Night, and all the reruns, and like I know it, but for some reason my brain just went Peter instead of Bobby.
Is Peter the older one?
Peter's the middle child.
No, Bobby's the middle one.
Oh, no, Bobby's the
Who's
youngest.
the oldest one?
Oldest is Greg.
Oh, Greg, right. So we watched Danny Bonaducci fight Greg Brady.
Yeah.
He loves that overhand right, as he should. That was kind of the back of the head. I wouldn't call that a knockdown. Yeah, okay, good. Good ref. A real ref.
A real ref with fake boxers on a real show.
And that's why because we thought once Greg dies, then Bobby moves up.
You know, that's how our brains
into
work.
Peter, and then Peter becomes Greg.
Because Peter? No, Bob. He's not Bobby. Bobby's the. Wait a minute. Bobby is the little one that grew up to look a little weird. Yeah, he is Peter. I was right.
This show is about feelings, and I feel like you're right.
I feel wronged.
Right.
You've told me you're not going to be taking another step anytime soon.
With Sam the Butcher bringing Alice the meat like Fred Flintstone driving around on bald feet.
You. That we can have our own places until we take another step.
Ooh. How do you get ungrateful and forget all of the luxuries that you've been having for the last couple days? Make an ultimatum and then have dinner together and stare at each other with hate in your eyes.
Yeah.
In a moment. That's how you do it.
And here is Christopher Knight's House of Cards, and here's what's about to happen to it. Okay, we can get a new place and get married.
Finger stuff.
I'll buy you a Lexus. They're cheap.
Getting a new house with you. This is our last night in Puerto Rico. So tonight, Chris is and our final dinner. I think I should tell you.
And there's only one more episode after this for
We
season
can
1.
have our own places until we take another step.
That's a backing off of relations.
Step off.
What Chris doesn't understand is the ultimatum isn't so much for him.
And all he wants is bang, man.
I love you, babe.
I left that in there. Sorry, guys.
He doesn't want to do something, fine, don't do it. I ain't gonna be here anymore because I give myself the ultimatum.
Okay. You don't know how ultimatums work.
Because I
And you don't have any money.
Since the first 2 weeks we met. So I was just trying to see if I could push things forward.
Oh, he doesn't like this. He has issues.
Obvious to me that nothing is moving forward.
What do you mean nothing's moving?
This still works. This is him.
Forward in that way.
Chris is angry.
He's like, I have a diamond in my pocket and you're f***ing acting like this.
I won't feel bad. And then maybe we move in with each other.
This is getting weird.
But you're asking me for something that I just...
She is different. It's weird. It's controlling or something. And she's crying.
What do you have to lose besides your heart?
Money. A lot of it.
That's not
He's rich.
highest cost.
What do you have to lose?
I also don't want to have to make a decision today or tomorrow or within the next week. This whole experience with Adrian revolves around the goal of marriage. I hope in life there's room for romance without there having to be always a proposal or
Not
with her. Hell yeah, that was bro time.
We are such fucking nerds.
Not with her.
We are fucking nerds.
I'm saying like engagement. People don't get married immediately
That's
after
pretty
they're
good, though.
engaged. The longest engagement I've known of was 8 years. Really? Is that rushing into things if two people are both telling
Oh, now she's going to pretend and say, oh yeah, but we can just get engaged and then be together for years. That's not how it works. She's going to, as soon as they get engaged, all her friends and in her brain, when's the date? When's the date?
She's going to
When's the
have
date?
a Neiman Marcus registry in 10 minutes.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Neiman Marcus is the store that will sell you a gold-plated Bentley. And you're like, aren't Bentleys already expensive? Yes, they are. And Neiman Marcus has a gold one.
Hence why I don't know what that is.
the rest of
Exactly.
a relationship can be had whether or not you're engaged,
that's
married.
fine.
And
that's why I would like to get my own place, because you're not going to get the full package of a wife without.
She's not doing any wifely things.
She doesn't know anything.
in her life.
I told you, I knew I would spend the rest of my life with you, Chris. I
Well,
haven't changed my tune.
At least 4 years.
If you want to make me suffer for a couple of years, fine. But what's that going to do to me? Prove to me that he doubts me.
She's such a child.
So. It's just not going to happen.
She's like, buy me my own place. That's right.
Right.
We love each other. I just wish that was enough for her.
He looks destroyed.
He's been married twice already.
7 months is no time.
To some people, it's all the time in the world. To others, it's nothing.
Not to him.
Let's smoke about it. Talk about
Smoke up,
longevity.
Johnny.
Regardless, I hope you find happiness somewhere.
She's already trying to manipulate him emotionally like that.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your 5 diamond vacation, whatever.
5 Diamond Spa. We're gonna miss our appointment.
More than that.
I hope you find true happiness with some skank.
I know.
I'm going back to
Thank you,
Joliet.
Curly. Oh my God, this
I
bitch.
said, hey, I hardly have anything here. I could pack this thing to the brim and go.
What?
Go where? Go back home. Go back to Joliet.
Give me some time. You're giving me.
Go back to that finished basement that's fucking burgundy with the rocking chair in it.
It's so strange to me. Look how serious they're getting. It's really the booze too.
And there's a part of me that doesn't want that.
It's almost as if she doesn't have a lot of cranial capacity.
No, I feel it.
But you don't want it.
You know what I don't want?
A commitment.
No, you've got my commitment. I mean, we're arguing about me making a statement. That's what we're arguing about.
You said you were fun and you were spontaneous. You're not fun.
I am fun.
Go back and watch that episode, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's Love Prison. I think it's only on our Patreon because it will not go through on YouTube. No way.
Yeah, it's like Love Prison Island or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It is bananas.
We did 2 of them so far, and we need to do a couple more, I think.
Yeah.
There's only 6 or 7.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, anyway.
Because none of the people should be there. And it's a prison that they're in together.
I'm not a fan of a guy's muscle bigger than their head. I don't know how to explain it, but I think if they're disproportionate, kind of,
God.
it's not attractive for some reason. Not a fan.
That's the end. I just thought they'd throw that in there.
An island, just a house.
On an island in a prison. It's so good.
Well, you know what?
After this, dude, I gotta go to bed.
No, we're old already.
I didn't have a nap today. That's how committed I am to you people.
You didn't have a nap, guys. See, that burp took extra energy.
That's my non-nap burp.
It hurts, you know? It's not natural. So you got to think about Kyle sometimes. I know it's
none of them do. They just want my soul and my entertainment, my output.
It's not all.
That's why I say
All right, let's finish this.
I'll tell anybody that asks me that I want to live the rest of my life with Adrian Curry.
Adrian Brody? Yeah, he's
I love Adrian
talented.
Brody. He was great.
Do that with no commitment. So you have some easy way out. That's what it feels like.
Easy way out.
Let him out. Let him bang.
Maybe your family and friends don't look down upon it, but mine do.
That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Maybe your friends and family don't look down upon it, but mine do. We saw your friends and family. We saw them. They all got hammered. Way beyond.
It's like that one date movie where she's like, "Hey, it's you in a bar with a baby."
Yeah. They saw you scratch out your ex-boyfriend's name and then carve in Chris's horribly, like in prison.
That's the bar you went to, and then Chris took you somewhere, which was a 5-star resort in Puerto Rico,
and drove you guys around in limos. Like your
dad had to rent a 7-foot-long boat. Then Chris took you on a yacht in the Caribbean.
The next day.
The next day. Okay? He had to rent the 7-foot boat. He was not an owner. He doesn't have that kind of money to throw around.
She was great in The Pianist.
There's a class difference that we're trying to describe that we understand because I'm probably closer to Adrian's background. I've come up a little, but I'm definitely closer to Adrian's background than to Christopher Knight's Hollywood upbringing, tech money, Orange County or Southern LA.
I guess that's the problem too. Yeah, I also grew up. Sometimes it was beans and rice.
She was great in The Pianist.
I said that already.
Oh, I didn't.
I copied what she said already. But and I was going to say that, but I was afraid you were just going to say penis.
I'm a penist.
But so I come from a humble background too, and it's like that's not the point. I'm not looking down upon where she comes from or. All that. What I'm talking about is I don't have this expectation that I'm going to meet a supermodel and like get her to marry me and then move into her mansion. And she better like be cool with me doing back to the sofa 12 hours a day, every day.
That's a pretty good idea. You think you could hook that up?
Projecting that onto someone else is just bizarre.
Yeah, she's crazy.
I don't get where that comes from or where that entitlement is. This is thinking too hard about this.
But she's not. I'm not. I'm old and clueless.
No, look at Kyle's shoes.
I've given you everything I have to give.
You have nothing then. You've given me everything? What is that?
So you're saying without me saying something, what? We're over?
He does not like that.
Supposed to wait around for heartache.
Wait.
Is he doing Bret Michaels?
Heartache.
No. So when we first started doing lives, and like I was sweating my ass off trying to get this all working and stuff, and Kyle was playing phone games loudly on his phone.
Yeah, that's me. It sounds like me.
In silence. That's the look I had on my face. Right there.
Hey, look, Chris, I got all the jewels lined up.
Can we start now? I want to have a good show.
Hey, do you have your headphones and microphone set up? Oh, yeah. I was just doing the things where you take the screws out of the house.
Anywho.
I'm pretty
She's still crying? It's like 2 weeks later.
She finds ways to cry.
It's just bloody frustrating.
I bet that's a $3,000 watch.
She's asking for a proposal.
Exactly.
And that wasn't really what this trip in my mind was all about. It was to enjoy each other. But
it's a mariner. It's a submariner.
Never really love her unless I make a commitment.
Therapy, I mean, but
He's
it
like,
wouldn't be a good show.
I really want to be dirty son of a bitch.
Tiki Torch.
Adriana, queen of the party.
And sponsors with the heartbreak.
Oh my God.
That's not much of a sponsorship plug.
They got a lot of views, man.
I know.
We're lucky to get that. So we're seeing this too, because this is really what the show's about and what Chris is really attracted to.
Was this the night before? This isn't like after dinner.
I don't know when. Yeah, who cares?
Right?
It's brought to you your champagne.
Look at all the staff that has to make this
I
shit.
know.
I just put champagne on the pool.
I didn't get to watch my kids grow up because I was making My Fair Brady season 1 through 3.
Well, I'd say we were. Yeah, he peed in my face. He's like, I peed in your face. Oh, good one. I mean, there's one more episode for season 1. And then things actually do escalate.
I didn't think I was going to be into this.
No, he didn't.
But
he
it's
resisted.
so vapid that I kind of like it. There's just nothing to it. It's just insanity, and the whole time Christopher Knight's like, he's like me looking up at the mailbox. He's like, why? I like banging, but why do I have to say this crap to her? I don't want to.
Just send us the package in the mail.
Send us a recycled birthday card. We'd love it.
So thank you guys for watching. We will be definitely watching more of this show. Either he gets triggered, I get triggered, or the chat gets triggered. So there's definitely a lot to this because other shows like the aforementioned Marriage Boot Camp, we are done with that show.
Not going back to that one.
No.
We're never going to do Celebrity Rehab.
No.
That was really cool to go through the TV shows with all you guys, and you were here, and then I was back on a sofa, and then you watched TV with me and Chris.
Do you see what I mean?
But mostly me.
Me, my show. This is weird.
But like, he's here. Like, I wouldn't say, hey everyone, guess what? You're watching TV with me, but you know, Chris isn't here. It's like, I have to say us.
Seriously though, thanks for watching, but yeah, it's the end of the show. This is the end of the show. It's over. Show's over. You've had enough of us anyway. Did you catch the part where Chris was annoyed when everything didn't go perfectly? How about when Kyle crowbarred in his shoe style? The show's over. You should be grateful it's finally over. Over and out.